So, welcome to the third part of how to train as a professional soccer player.
Whatever you do, don't lose the Lord. Lose everything, lose everyone, but don't lose the Lord. We cannot afford to lose the Lord. We cannot. Nothing replaces the Lord.
So today, like I said yesterday, so today is gonna be a little bit of light work because I'm still injured, still recovering, unfortunately. So today we're just gonna do a little bit of control with the ball, right, and practicing our dribbling and our touches, right. We don't need it. We don't need any cones. We don't need we don't need we probably wouldn't need the field, but well, I'm here, right? But we don't you don't really need it, and we don't need none of the stuff, right? This is just pure. How can we call it? Natural. All right. But the thing is that we don't need any of those stuffs, right? To begin, we're just gonna do a little bit of control, of course, right? So like I said earlier, that I like to think of myself that I am Maradona, right, or Ronaldinho. Every time I'm controlling, why? I I don't know. I just like thinking about those and amazing players, right? So we just go juggle, boom, 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 Maradona style. Try again. Three. Oh my God. By the way, I was not gonna record today because it's a little late right now. It's like about 3:30, 4 maybe. So I was not gonna record today, but I already did my warm up, so I forgot to mention that warm up is very important. So do your warm up, and I already did my warm up, but I didn't record it. But it's all right. Here we are, though. Here we are. Maradona style. Look at that. Here's something cool. I like. Watch this. Watch this. the Ronaldinho control with the head. Watch this. Ooh. Oh. No way. Also like to do a little bit of around the world, but I can't really do much because I'm still injured. So it hurts. It hurts every time I do it. Four? Really? Four? Okay, that's good. That's good enough. So we're gonna practice a little bit of our control, right? And for this, we're gonna do something really easy and simple, really easy. Okay, so I don't know the name of this drill, but I'll just do it. All right. So let's go. Oh my God, I'm not doing it good. Try again. Okay, bro. Again. Oh my God. Let's go again. So. Oh. This drill is really good to improve your control with the ball, because you're not really letting the ball get away from you, so it's really good. Oh my God, it's horrible. Let's do that one more time. Oh, gonna do the elastica. So I'm also gonna show you how to use this in the game, which is pretty effective. once you use it, you realize how effective it is. So because you're only allowed to use what you use it in practice. You're only allowed to use it in the game. So let's say that you're practicing La Elastica, right? Boom. Shit. So boom boom. Oh my god. I don't really use Elastica. I know that a lot of players use it. So let's say you're practicing Elastica, right? And then boom boom. Okay. So and then boom boom, right? Let's say you practice it. You're practicing it in here, and later on you're also gonna use it in the game. So what I'm going with this is that you can only practice, or the most thing that you have to practice is, or are the ones you're gonna use in the game, right? In the real game. So this drill that I was just doing, I'll teach you guys how to use it in the game. So let's say you are in the corner over there, right? Let's say you got no space. Well, I'll move to the corner. Give me a sec. So is he following me? Okay. So let's go. So let's say you're here, right? And then let's say you're also facing that way, right? Let's say you're facing that way, and you got no more space, right? You literally got no more space. So what do? You turn, right? Turn your body facing that way now. So you're facing that way, right? So you gotta turn. You step over, or step over the ball, right? And then now you're facing the player, right? So to create a little more space between you and the player, this is what you do. So you go back. So you do the same drill that I was just doing. So you go boom, and you go backwards, and then you go backwards, and then you go backwards. So that means that you also now have all this space for you, and then now you can just go that way, or you can go the other way. Okay. So pretty effective drill to do. Very effective. It's a really good one. I use this a lot. Even when I'm surrounded by players, you do that. Boom, boom. The other players won't know what to do. So because you're going back, right? You also going back. Boom, boom, boom. And now you're creating a lot of space between you and the player. And now you can lift your head up to see who's open, or if you want to go to the left, you can also go to the left because you have space now. If you want to go to the right, you can go to the right because you have space now, right? So that is how you use this this drill. It's pretty good, pretty effective. And the other one that I'm gonna practice is the step overs, right? Step over, boom, and then boom. This is a little more complicated. It's not about the step overs. It's not about the step overs. It's about to check your shoulders at the same time you're doing the step overs. Does that make sense? So when you're doing the step overs, you're checking your shoulders, you're checking your left, and then when you do the other step over, which is with the right, then you're checking your right shoulder. Okay, so you're checking like that, and then left, you're checking in the other side, and then right, and you check to the other side. So that is like the hardest part. Well, it was the hardest part for me to practice because I was just doing the step overs like this, like normal players. But now, because my coach told me that when I'm doing the step overs, you also gotta check your shoulders real quick, right? Check your shoulders, check your shoulders, check your shoulders. Why? I'll tell you guys why. Because when you check your shoulders, because while you're doing the step over and checking your shoulder, you know the players. You know who's open. You know who's coming uh, to your right side, right? And you know also who's open to pass to your teammate. And when you also doing the step over to the left, you're also checking the left side, right? You know who's pressuring you, and you also know who you will also know who's ah you also would know who you're gonna pass it to. Okay, does that make sense? So boom, boom, to your shoulders, 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 to your shoulders. Boom, boom, boom. And I will literally just do this for like 5, 10 minutes, just doing this simple drill. I know it seems simple, but when you're doing it in the game, it's a little complicated. I'm telling you, right? 'Cause it's easy to do it during the practice. It's easy to do it when you're practicing with your friends, or when you're practicing alone, or doing little scrimmages. But when you're doing it in the game, or when you want to do it in the game, it's a little harder. I'm telling you. So go. I'm gonna practice this now for the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes, maybe. Boom, 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 boom. And also another thing is that, do you guys know who is the player that use this a lot? There's a player, a professional soccer player, the best of the best. He uses the step overs a lot, a lot. And then he also is checking the shoulders while he's doing it. So if you're not doing this move, then bro, come on. Like the professionals are using it. I'm serious. Like the professionals are using this drill. It's pretty fucking effective. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's so effective. It's so good. So again, let me know if you guys know who is this player that I'm talking about. He's really good. We start slow a little, right? Boom, 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 and then we increase the speed. Go a little faster. As fast as you can. You also get holy shit, I'm very comfortable. Look at that. Hope you guys are able to see it. So starting. So when you're also doing this simple drill, try to bend your knee a little, right? Like this. Don't stay still, like that. Don't do that. That doesn't look good. So try to bend your knees a little. Get low. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Get low while you're doing it. Okay. So let's do that again. A little faster. 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 Yeah, I'm dead. So, how did you guys know how to use this? And it's so good also. So fucking effective. Very effective. I use this in every game, every practice, every training, every game. I use it because I know how effective this is. So again, let's say you also are here in the corner, and by the way, you can do it from anywhere in the field. You can do this. All right. So let's say you're here, facing that way again, right? Or let's say that you're in the midfielder and there's someone pressing you, but you're facing your goal. You can do the same thing, same thing, same thing. Right? So let's use an example. So let's say you're facing that way, and the easiest way to face that way is in the step overs. So you're facing that way. There's a guy pressuring you, right? There's a guy pressuring you. Push the ball a little more. Boom. Do the step overs. Boom. Checking your shoulders again. Boom. And boom, boom. Step over the ball. And now you're facing that way. Simple. Very fucking simple. This is also effective when you have people chasing you. Very effective. So let's do that again. Let's say that we got two. Let's do that again. Boom, 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 boom. Shoulder, boom, boom. Turn, boom. You're facing that way. Either pass it, right? Pass the ball. Let's say someone's over there. Pass the ball to him. Do a little cross, right? A cross. Or you can just cut. You can just push a little bit to the middle. And boom. Take the shot. So, very effective. Very, very effective. So, if you guys know who is the player that uses this a lot, let me know. Which I don't think you guys know who is the player that uses this a lot. So, I think that's it. I'm gonna practice a little more, but I'm not gonna record it. I'm sorry, my phone is about to die right now. And I'll also do a little bit of running because I need to run, which I won't record either. But if you guys want to see it, let me know, okay? Let me know the whole session, the whole practice, what I do, everything, okay? So that's it. See you guys tomorrow. All right.